All right, hello everybody. Welcome back to Hershey Coaster Enthusiasts. It's been a really long time since we have put out a video, as you probably have known, if you've been looking out for our stuff for a while. There's a few reasons for that I kind of want to get into before I talk about, what's going on with the channel. Both Christian and I, as you know, we are the two people who run this channel. We are the Hershey Coaster Enthusiasts, and we are both in college right now. We are college students and we are working, and we don't have the time for the past few months, this entire late summer into the fall. We haven't really had time to come up with something to film, or to have the time to film something or sit down and record something or anything like that. So that's why you probably haven't seen anything from our channel in a really long time. We have some new stuff that we're planning on planning on doing with the channel, and it's going to be a really exciting time for the channel. We are basically going to do an entire revamp, a rebrand of the entire channel. Everything from the name to the logo to the content that we're going to produce in general. So we finalized on a new name, and this is going to be, now instead of Hershey Coaster Enthusiasts, we are going to be naming our channel The Sweet Seat. Hershey Coaster Enthusiasts was very generic, it was very broad, and it wasn't really original or unique, and it was a pretty long name as well. We tried to congest it down to that HCE abbreviation, but that didn't really work out, so we decided to just go with an entirely new name, and that's going to be The Sweet Seat. And along with that, kind of like what I mentioned earlier, we're going to have our own new logo profile picture, and you can see that right over here right now. I love the cotton candy colors of it. I love it. So that's going to be our new logo for now. With the new brand, the new logo, what does that mean for the content for our channel then? We are still going to be focused on cinematic videos, no limits to videos. They're going to be kind of sprinkled in, especially during the off season when there's things in the park that we can't really talk about. And then lastly, our other main kind of video that we're going to be producing are discussion videos. So whether that's new things from Hersheypark, whether that's some kind of tip that we can give you guys, or anything where we can sit down, talk to you guys on the microphone and kind of just discuss something about Hersheypark. That's the kind of thing that we want to do with those discussion videos. With cinematics, I want to kind of touch on that for a little bit. We are going to be bringing them back. My plan is to hopefully produce some sort of cinematic video for every single season, including the off season. So we did put out an off-season cinematic from this past off-season, the 2020-2021 off-season. We want to produce one for the off-season, the spring season, so springtime in the park, the summer main season. Hersheypark in the Dark would be another great one. I really am upset that I didn't get one out for this Hersheypark in the Dark, but we're going to do that next year, hopefully. And then, of course, Christmas Candy Lane. I want to try and get out a Christmas Candy Lane cinematic before the end of the year. If possible, it might be a little bit after January, because Christmas Candy Lane lasts until January 2nd this year, I think. With that being said, we're going to have more cinematics out. I know we are kind of a cinematic-based channel when it comes to Hersheypark content. I know a lot of other Hersheypark channels don't really do that, so that's something that we really want to kind of focus on and kind of bring the best content out of that. So yeah, that's some of the new content that you can see. We're still going to be Hersheypark focused. We of course will sprinkle in probably other videos that are related to other things besides Hersheypark. So other parks nearby in the local areas, such as like Knoebels, Dorney Park, Kennywood, other places like that. Or we could go other places. Well, that's something that we can get into some other time, but just know that we are still going to be a Hersheypark focused channel. So if that's what you're looking for, amazing. You should stick around for that. Here's the kind of videos that we are not going to make anymore. Primarily one type of video, because everything else we've kind of already done, and that's vlogs. We are not we are not really good at vlogs. We've put a few out there and they weren't really that good at all. I don't really like them too much, and I think Christian and I can both agree that once we're in front of the camera, it's just a little bit weird. It's, I don't know, producing content from inside the park is a little bit awkward, especially when we are with other friends and we're just trying to enjoy ourselves, and it felt like something that we were required to do. Obviously we weren't, but to put content out for the channel, we felt like we had to do vlogs or some sort of like in-park content, and I think we realized that we really don't need to do that at all. That's something that we are going to be scrapping and getting out of the way. What is our schedule going to look like now if we're going to start putting out videos? It's kind of tough because there's a lot that's going on with our lives. Our schedules are constantly changing. Once winter break comes around, I'm sure we're going to be producing a lot of content during that time because we're not going to be as busy with schoolwork and things like that. We really want to try for weekly uploads, 1 video a week at the minimum. If that's not possible, which I really hope it is, but if it's not possible, we are going to move to bi-weekly uploads. So yeah, that's kind of what our schedule is going to look like. It's not going to be super content heavy, like 3 videos a week or something like that. I would not expect anything like that. We're probably going to focus more on 1 video a week at the most. That's just what works out best with our schedules, so that's that. So with all that being said, that's pretty much what's coming to the channel. A few other things that I wanted to touch on in this video. If you didn't know already, maybe you're new to the channel and you've never even seen a video of ours. Hello, welcome to the Sweet Seat. This channel is run by both me, my name's Hunter. My friend's name is Christian. He's not here with me right now, but he is also the other part of the Sweet Seat. And we both collaborate to make videos about Hersheypark and what we love so much about it, and we get to share it with all of you guys through different forms of content such as those cinematics, the No Limits 2 videos, and our discussions. So if you are a season pass holder of Hersheypark, if you're a coaster enthusiast, or if you just have some sort of interest about Hersheypark, or maybe you want to go to the park on a trip sometime in the future and you want to look more into the park and some deeper content, then I highly suggest that you subscribe to our channel, please. Subscribing gives us so much support, and that means that we know that you guys have some sort of interest in the kinds of things that we're creating. So if you could subscribe for us, that'd be super awesome. We both are employees actually at Hersheypark. We both work in the rides department, so we are very hands-on, very directly related to the park, and we have had a lifelong experience at Hersheypark. So we like to think that we have a good bit of knowledge about the park, and we get really excited to share it with you guys. Of course, with us working at the park, that doesn't mean that you guys are going to get, like, you know, inside access of what's going on inside the park and things like that. It's just going to be, you know, what everyone else can see. So don't expect or ask us to, you know, kind of go into anything like that, because we won't. We do both work at the park, like I said, and we will be working Christmas Candy Lane. So if you are planning on going to Hersheypark Christmas Candy Lane and you see us in the park, either Christian or me, please don't be afraid to come up and say hi. We would love to see the kinds of people who are watching our channel and looking at our content, and it gives us a chance to interact with you guys on a personal level outside of the channel and the videos. So if you do see us in the park, please don't be afraid to say hi. Of course, we might not be able to have a full-on conversation with you because we are working. So with all that being said, that's pretty much what's going on with the channel right now. If you guys have any questions or suggestions for things that we should do with the channel, for the kind of content that you want to see, we are completely open to any of your suggestions. So please go ahead and leave them in the comments below. Let us know what kind of things that you want to see that are Hersheypark related, or, you know, different types of videos that we can make for you about the park. That would be greatly appreciated. Yes, thank you guys so much for watching, so much for your support. We really appreciate it. I know it's been a long time since we put something out, so thank you so much for your patience as we try to revitalize the channel a little bit and bring it back to life. So thank you guys so much, and we will see you guys in the next video.